I planted my stuffed cheese bread with meat so my vegetarian roommates stop eating my food without asking. My roommates Jake and Emma are vegetarian, and honestly good for them, but they have this annoying habit of eating literally everything I buy without even asking. Like, I'll come home from work and half my groceries are just gone. It all started about 3 weeks ago when I bought this amazing stuffed cheese bread from Tony's Pizza down the street. I was so pumped to eat it after my double shift at the warehouse. I had maybe 3 pieces that night and saved the rest for the next day. When I got home the next evening, I opened the box and there was literally 1 piece left. They ate like 6 pieces of my food. I asked them about it when they stumbled in around midnight, clearly drunk from some party. Emma just giggled and was like, "Sorry, we were so hungry and it looked so good." Jake nodded and said they were drunk and it fit their diet. No offer to replace it. No actual apology. Just a shrug. That wasn't even the worst part, though. A few months back, I scored this amazing deal at the grocery store. Mac and cheese was 10 boxes for $10, so I grabbed them all. These were supposed to be my backup meals for when money got tight or I didn't feel like cooking. I came home from a weekend at my girlfriend's place and found only 2 boxes left in my cabinet. They ate 8 boxes of my emergency food and didn't say a word about it. When I confronted them, Emma said they assumed I wouldn't mind sharing, and Jake mumbled something about how they were really stoned and forgot to ask. The thing that really got me was they never once offered me any when they made it. I'd smell it cooking and my stomach would be growling, but they'd just eat in Jake's room with the door closed. So yesterday I decided enough was enough. I went back to Tony's and ordered a large pizza, some wings, and their stuffed cheese bread. But here's the thing. I asked them to put pepperoni inside the cheese bread. The guy at the counter looked confused but said sure, no problem. I brought everything home and put it in the fridge, then texted my girlfriend about my plan. She thought I was being petty but admitted it was pretty funny. I went to bed early and waited for them to get home from their Thursday night bar crawl. Around 2 a.m., I heard them stumbling around in the kitchen. I could hear them opening containers and talking in those loud, drunk whispers people do when they think they're being quiet. I heard Jake say, "Ooh, cheese bread," and Emma giggling. Perfect. I woke up the next morning and went to check the damage. The pizza box was open with just crusts left. They picked off all the pepperoni like usual. The wings were completely gone, but the cheese bread box was empty except for 1 piece with a single bite taken out of it. Emma was on the couch looking green, and Jake was nowhere to be found. I assumed he was in the bathroom. I walked over to Emma with the biggest smile on my face. "Hey, how was the cheese bread last night?" I asked, trying not to laugh. She groaned and said it tasted weird and made her stomach hurt. That's when I told her the truth. "Oh yeah, I had them stuff it with pepperoni. Hope you enjoyed your first taste of meat in 3 years." The look on her face was priceless. Her eyes went wide and she literally covered her mouth like she was going to puke. She started yelling for Jake, who came stumbling out of the bathroom looking equally terrible. "Dude, what did you do?" Jake asked, holding his stomach. I explained the whole pepperoni situation and watched them both freak out. Emma started crying about how she felt violated, and Jake was mad that I tricked them. I told them maybe next time they should ask before eating food that doesn't belong to them. Emma called me psychotic and said I had no right to force them to eat meat. Jake said it was the most messed up thing anyone had ever done to him. I reminded them that they chose to eat my food without permission, and they chose to eat it without even checking what was in it first. The best part was when Emma said they were going to tell our landlord about this. I laughed and asked what exactly they planned to say. "Our roommate bought food with meat in it and we stole it?" That shut them up pretty quick. They've been giving me the silent treatment for 2 days now, which honestly is the most peaceful it's been in this apartment since I moved in. My girlfriend came over yesterday and we ordered pizza. They didn't touch a single slice. Guess they learned their lesson. Our lease is up in like 2 weeks anyway, and I'm moving in with my girlfriend. So this was basically my goodbye gift to them. Maybe their next roommate will be more willing to share, but somehow I doubt they'll be stealing food anymore without asking what's in it first.